Today's date is December 2nd, 2021. In Foard County, Texas, I call cause number 5018 in the interest of Richard Christian LeBeau IV. What says the state?
The state is ready.
Right. Present by audio and video is Laura Pauley. Are you ready to proceed, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Also present by audio and video is Richard LeBeau. Are you ready to proceed, sir?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Ms. Ware, do you have an announcement?
Your Honor, I believe the parties agree that child support should remain at the minimum wage presumption of $216 a month starting September 1st, 2021. That the child is on a government health plan and should continue to be enrolled in a government health plan. The party has insurance available at a reasonable cost. And that the $75 a month medical support payment beginning September 1st, 2021 remain in place. And I believe both of the parties are in agreement with those issues.
All right. And what issue are issues or do we have testimony on?
I believe the disputed issues are going to be retroactive child support and visitation. Should that stay the same as in the temporary order or not?
All right. You may call your first witness.
The state calls Laura Pauley.
Ms. Pauley, would you raise your right hand, please? You solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you're about to give shall be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you. All right, Ms. Ware.
Ma'am, please state your name.
Laura Foley.
And you're the mother of the child in this case, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
And the court previously ordered Mr. Booth to pay current child support of $216 a month, ordered the child to be in a government health plan, ordered him to pay $75 a month. And you're in agreement with those amounts and those part of the orders continuing into the final order, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. And are you requesting that the family violence finding that Mr. LeBeau committed family violence within 2 years and the non-disclosure finding of your personal information be carried forward into the final order?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Now, in the temporary order, the court ordered Mr. LeBeau to have a modified possession schedule of 5 periods of possession from 2 to 5 p.m. on the first, third, and fifth Saturday of every month, supervised, and then from 1 to 5 p.m. on the first, third, and fifth Saturday of every month until further order of the court. And that visitation shall take place at McDonald's on Kent Boulevard in Wichita Falls. And are you requesting that the court continue those possession orders into the final order?
Yes, he only did 2 visitations.
Okay, so he did 2 of the supervised visitations.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
And who supervised?
I did.
Okay. And how long ago did those occur?
The first one was actually in October. He called me and asked if he could visit him because he was going into a program. So I agreed. We met in Wichita at Chuck E. Cheese, and he spent a few hours playing with them and everything. And then we went to, I ended up going to Grapevine in October 23rd. And I told him I was going to be passing Decatur if he wanted to see him, and he agreed. So we went and I think we went to IHOP, and he had breakfast, and he visited with him.
Okay, and about when was that?
The last visit was, I believe so, October 23rd.
Okay. Now, how old is Richard?
He is 4.
Okay, thank you. I did. Go ahead, Ms. Ware.
And did you and the father live together after your child was born?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. When was your child born?
Where was he born?
When?
Oh, 5/25/17.
Okay. And when did you and the father stop living together?
3 years ago.
Okay, you're gonna have to give me a month and a year.
Let's see. Hold on 1 second. I know it was in May. I'm trying to think of the year.
Was your son 1?
He had just turned 2 that year.
Okay.
So let's see. Uh, 2018, no, 2019, sorry.
May of 2019?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Since that time, has the father sent you child support each and every month for the support of your child?
He did one time before all the support happened. He did a one-time payment.
How much was it?
I don't know. It was sometime last year. It was in around the summertime. I don't know the amount.
Okay. If the father knows the amount, would you be willing to give him credit off of any retroactive child support the court might order for that amount?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Are you requesting that the court order retroactive child support from May of 2019 to August 31st of 2021?
Yes.
Okay. Do you feel that a retroactive child support judgment would be in the best interest of your child?
Meaning?
Would it be in the best interest of your child for the court to order Mr. LaBouffe to pay for that period of time?
I believe so, because I could get everything he needs.
Okay. Is there anything else you want to tell the court regarding any of these issues I haven't asked you about?
No, ma'am.
Okay, stay past as a witness.
All right. Mr. LeBeau, do you have questions you want to ask her? Do they just need to be in the form of a question right now?
Oh, wow.
All right. You may call your next witness.
The state calls Richard LeBeau.
Hello.
Mr. LeBeau, would you, am I pronouncing it correctly?
LeBeau, yes, ma'am.
Thank you. Would you raise your right hand, please? Do you solemnly swear or affirm that the testimony you're about to give shall be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
I swear.
Thank you, sir. All right, go ahead, Ms. Ware.
Mr. LeBeau, are you currently employed anywhere?
No, ma'am.
Why not?
I'm in a program right now. We do service work through our church. And
Okay,
I'm in a ma'am.
What kind of program?
It's a discipleship program. It's a 6-month program. So
Okay. And how does that prevent you from working?
it prevents you from working because you have like different stages you have to go through. And I should be able to start working sometime soon. I don't know when. It's up to my pastor.
Okay, so why are you in this program?
To get help to become a better man.
Okay, help for what? What are you having problems with?
Well, I had problems with drugs and alcohol.
Okay. Are you still doing drugs and alcohol?
No, ma'am.
Okay. Do you have any other minor children?
No, ma'am.
Okay. And previously in the temporary order, the order ordered you to pay child support of $216 a month and $75 a month medical support beginning September 1st, 2021. And you don't have any issue with those orders, do you?
No, ma'am.
Okay, but you are requesting that the court not order any retroactive child support, correct?
Yes, it's up to Laura, whatever she wants to do.
Okay, well, do you agree with the mother's testimony that you and she separated and stopped living together in May 2019?
Well, every time that I was working, I was doing good, I was sending money. And
Well, that's not my question. Okay, my question is,
I'm trying to
the
get
two of you stopped living together in May of 2019.
yes, ma'am, and then I moved back after that.
Okay, when did you move back?
I don't know. That's irrelevant. I know I sent her $250 in June or July this year.
Okay, did you send her any other before that?
Yeah, but that was I don't remember. I was sending her money like sometimes I was sending her $150, sometimes I was sending her $50.
Okay, if
Whatever,
you had
however my check was.
total amount that you sent her since May of 2019, what would it be? If you
I
added
don't
it up,
know. I don't know.
you don't know? Okay. Now, the court ordered you to have 5 supervised visits and then unsupervised for 4 hours every other Saturday until the court orders something different. Are you in agreement with that possession schedule, or do you want to eventually have more?
Yeah, I want to be able to take them. I want to be able to go camping with them and take them do stuff and let
Okay.
them sleep over. And
Okay, so eventually you want the weekend visitation where he stays overnight.
yeah, that would be great.
Okay. How long is this program that you're in?
6 months.
Okay, when did you start it? Just now?
No, ma'am. I started a week after the hearing,
Okay,
first hearing.
so sometime in
Yeah.
September.
Yes, ma'am.
And
I've been here 3 months already.
okay, so where
I
are you
should get out
living?
in February
Where are you living?
in Bridgeport.
Okay, do you have your own house or are you living with somebody?
I'm in a program right now.
Okay, so you're living like at the church or somewhere
Yeah,
else?
it's a men's home. It's like they got
Okay.
a bunch of people.
Okay, all right. And so you think you'll be finished like in March or April of next year?
I'll be finishing in February.
Okay, February. Okay. And you've heard Laura testify that you've only seen the child twice. Does you being in that program hamper your ability to exercise your visitation?
No, ma'am. At first, I didn't have a phone, so I really couldn't see. Laura only lets me contact her through Messenger. So
Okay,
they don't let nobody get on Messenger because you can get contacts from your old past and stuff, and make you relapse, whatever. So we
Okay.
try to stay off of that. And
Okay.
that's what I was gonna ask. If she don't have a problem with it, let me get her phone number or something where I can be able to call her
Okay.
if I need to, so we could talk. So I could talk to her.
When's the last time you've had the child overnight, or since the two of you separated, have you ever had the child overnight?
Oh yes, ma'am. Sure. Him and the other kids just come sleep with me all the time until I started drinking again.
Okay, and when did that stop? When did he stop staying with you?
Not this year. Not like at the end of 2020. Like I mean at the beginning of 2020.
Okay.
Like, February, March, April.
Okay. So if you're requesting that after you have daytime visitation for a while, that you have every other weekend.
What's that?
You're requesting at the court eventually order that you have visitation every other weekend, from Friday to Sunday.
Yeah, if it's okay with Laura.
Okay.
She's gonna be the final judge on all that because
From May of 2019 till the end of August of this year, did you have a job?
I worked on and off. Yes, ma'am.
Okay, what kind of job did you have?
I worked on the tugboats in New Orleans, and then I worked for Wise Powder Coating in Bridgeport.
Okay, when you worked on the tugboats in New Orleans, from when to when was that?
I have to look at my calendar. I don't know how to look on the calendar while I'm on the phone.
Okay, how much did you make?
We worked half the month, so I worked 2 weeks on, 2 weeks off.
Did you get paid by the
I got paid by the day. I got paid $150 a day.
$150 a day, and you worked 2 weeks out of the month?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. And then at the job in Bridgeport, from when to when did you work at the job at Bridgeport?
April, May. I worked there for like 3 months.
Okay, how much did you make there?
I made $14 an hour.
How many hours a week did they have you working?
It depends. Sometimes 40, sometimes 70.
Okay. But you worked there for 3 or 4 months, but you don't know when.
Yeah, I worked in there from May to June, June to July, and July to August.
Of 2021 or 2020?
No, this year.
Okay. Is there anything else you want to tell the court regarding any of these issues I asked you about that you haven't been able to tell the court?
No, ma'am. None that I can think of.
Okay.
Never mind. Yeah, that's it.
The state rests subject to closing argument, Your Honor.
All right, Ms. Pauly, do you have questions you want to ask him?
No, I just wanted to, only thing I had is, the overnight and the weekends. I don't have a problem with him doing that. Once he is out of the program, he has his own place and is working, providing for himself, basically showing that he can take care of himself before taking care of another human being. I don't have a problem with him doing that once he does that, though.
Okay. Do you have any family or relatives in the area?
No, ma'am.
How about you, Mr. LeBeau? Do you have any family or relatives in the Wichita Falls or Bridgeport area?
No, ma'am.
Okay. All right, closing.
Your Honor, the state requests that all orders contained in the temporary order be carried forward to the final order without changes. And that the court order a retroactive child support judgment, and I'm working on that. If you would just hold on for just a second. And I figured out, the way I arrived at this is 4 months that he knew, what he was making and where he was working. I mean, what months he was working, which was May, June, July, August. So that's 4 months of child support of $424. times 4 months is $1,696, and the rest at minimum wage at $5,500. So that's a total of $1,696 minus $250 of direct payment. So that would be a retroactive child support judgment of $6,946 a month. The state would request that Mr. LeBeau be ordered to pay that at $100 a month, beginning the first of January of 2022. That the retroactive child support period go from May of 2019 till August 31st, 2021, because the child support starts September 1st of 2021. And that is all I have, Your Honor.
All right. Ms. Polly, for you, what do you think I should do?
As in, I'm sorry, I was writing everything down.
From your point of view, what do you think I should do?
I gotta give it to him. I'm glad that he's doing the program, you know, getting himself everything better. I feel until he's done with, like I said, until he's done with the program and he's able to provide for himself and he has his own place, then we could work in on him doing every other weekend with his son. That's no problem. But until then, I kind of just like to keep the visitation and stuff, the supervised visitation.
Mr. LeBeau, from your point of view, what would you have me do? What do you think I should do?
Just do whatever Laura says. Sounds good to me. Sounds good to me.
Okay. Well, based on the testimony and evidence, I'm approving the agreement that you've made regarding the child support and the health insurance. As to the retroactive support, I'm granting judgment of $5,582.5582 to be paid at an additional $50 per month. And that is retroactive support and doesn't count any temporary support that you may have missed. And that's to be paid at an additional $50 per month. On the visitation, I'm ordering that Mr. LeBeau have telephone visitation with Richard IV every Wednesday at 7, sometime between 7 and 8 p.m. I'm going to continue the supervised visitations, 3 visits on Saturday from 2 to 4 until he's released, which would be.
I'm sorry, you're going in and out.
Okay. I'm ordering supervised visits on Saturdays from 2 to 4 to continue until Mr. LeBeau is released from the program or until March 1st. And then
Okay.
after that, we'll start the standard visitation.
Okay, I'm sorry, Judge, did you say until he's released from the program or until March 1st?
Yes, whichever
Okay.
occurs last.
Okay, and that's every Saturday from 2 to 4, correct?
Yes,
Okay,
So I'm supposed to see him. I'm supposed to meet him in Wichita every Saturday.
he gets to choose and call you by messenger if he's going to come and visit.
Okay.
He needs to give you 48 hours notice. Mr. LeBeau,
Yes, ma'am.
that's inappropriate, sir.
Yes, ma'am.
And the notice will be by messenger.
All right.
And the phone visitation can be FaceTime or any other but telephone visitation. Now, the first thing that the visitation order will say is that if you can work this out by agreement, that you have the right as parents to do that.
Okay.
Okay. Mr. LeBeau, if you want to visit, you messenger her at least 48 hours in advance,
Yes, ma'am.
Saturday from 2 to 4. Now that includes Saturday of Christmas.
Okay. Well, I
And
appreciate it.
Okay,
We're supposed to meet up this Saturday. So, I guess 2 to 4. We're gonna meet at 12. Could we change the time if she's working or something? Or like if I have to get back late, is it okay if we go like earlier?
you can always, if you can agree between yourselves, you can do whatever you two agree to.
All right, all right.
I do have a
And
question.
Miss Polly, you can designate an adult to go with instead of you if you choose.
I hadn't had any problems the last 2 times we visited, so I'm pretty okay with it going.
Okay. Mr.
Just-
Lee, what you're saying doesn't count. You need to send her a messenger notice when you're
Yeah.
gonna visit.
Yes, ma'am. For
You
sure.
two work it out about the timing, all right?
Yes, ma'am.
I do have a question, Your Honor. You said including Christmas Day, so am I supposed to bring him to Wichita Christmas Day?
How far is it for you to travel?
An hour?
Yes. If he wants to visit on Christmas Day, he can.
Is the court, I'm sorry, Your Honor, just for my own clarification for doing the order, is the court keeping that Kemp Street location the same unless the parties agree on something different from the temporary order?
I'm using the McDonald's in.
Right, okay, all right. Okay,
Which
I know,
may not even be open on Christmas Day.
I was gonna say, I think everything's closed on Christmas.
Yes, but that parking lot, whatever you can work out, there is a park directly across or not too far away on Maureen Street. That if you meet at the McDonald's parking lot, you can go over to the park and play.
Okay.
In fact, it's quite a lovely park on Maureen Street exit.
Thanks.
Okay.
Richard loves to go to parks.
Well, I hope
My-
you get some good weather too.
I would say
Yeah.
my concern is gonna be the cold because he's just getting over ammonia.
Okay. All right, well, that's my order, and Ms. Ware's going to prepare that order for my signature. I'm going to sign off on it. Either one of you can get a new hearing within the next 3 days just by filing a request with the district clerk. If you do that, you get a new hearing in front of the district judge, and she would start over, or excuse me, Judge Byrd would start over and make his own decision. But if nobody requests a new hearing, then this order starts to become final. And you should get copies in the mail or by email within 1 or 2 weeks. If you don't get one, call the AG's office in Wichita Falls and remind them to send you one, all right?
Yes, ma'am.
Good luck to you and your little boy. Thank you.
Thank you.
And Mr. LeBeau, no more faces. You got it?
Yes, ma'am.
Mother of your child with respect, sir.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Y'all can hang up now. Good luck to y'all.
All right.
Bye-bye.
Bye. I don't know how to hang up.